rédíò yìí kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀. Melody FM Báṣọ̀run Ìbàdàn.
Láti ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM nílùú Ìbàdàn. Aago mẹ́jọ òwúrọ̀ ti lù.
From we are the new home of entertainment. Melody FM 100.7 Ibadan.
100.7. 100.7.
Melody
100.7.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM.
Reset one of your presets for your hit music now. 100.7.
Melody FM 100.7.
Newest radio station is 100.7. What's the big difference? We play anything like this. And this. And even this. A bigger variety with the biggest music library. 100.7. We play anything.
Let's do it.
Yeah, definitely another beautiful day here. Of course, the weather looking so bright, looking so clement. Of course, looking like I've given you an opportunity. Go get your goals and go grab them all today. And that's what the weather is telling you. Are you grabbing? Are you understanding? Are you getting what the weather is telling you this morning? That's what the nature has provided for you this morning. An opportunity to be better than yesterday. And it's so good to be here this morning. Good morning. This is Melody Sunrise on Melody 100.7 FM in the city of IB. The big brown roof city, the city of first. I've got the city that makes you progress every time. And it feels good to be here. It is the 8th day of the 12th month of the year 2025. Counting down to the new year 2026. Thank you for joining in this beautiful day. It is Melody Sunrise. Yes, we serve you breakfast, hot, fresh and spicy. And that's what we're about to do once again. But to serve you breakfast, hot, fresh and spicy. We bring you motivation, inspiration, great tunes. We bring you newspaper headlines in a jiffy. We bring you sport at half-past. In the assembly this morning, a disturbing story happened yesterday in Benin Republic where they said soldiers overthrew their government there. And before you could say Jack, sharply, as we say in local parlance, Nigeria sent fighter jets there. And they restored no mercy. Now, the question Nigerians are asking, if they could do it in just a few hours of the announcement of the coup and help them to restore no mercy, so what is wrong with us here that we can't do our own, we can't solve our problems? We helped others solve their problem quickly and efficiently. So what is wrong? Fighter jet that we couldn't use to finish Boko Haram here, to finish bandits, to finish kidnappers that are wounding us every day, yet we could use that fighter jet to finish the job quickly in a few hours to restore normalcy in Benin Republic. What is wrong with us? Questions Nigerians are asking. I don't have the answer, so I'm bringing it to the assembly this morning. Maybe you have the answer. So talk about that in the assembly and much more. Because at the other side, we look through those celebrating today and we celebrate with them. So it's a great day in the city of IB. And it feels good to be here this morning. Well, I won't say much this morning concerning how the day is looking like. I only want you to grab the opportunity that the nature has provided you this morning. Go grab it. You know, one thing is procrastination. I want you to work on it. Don't procrastinate. What you have to do today, do it today. If you start thinking, I will do it tomorrow. Tomorrow may never come, because no one has the assurance of tomorrow. So what you have to do today, do it today, because in the morning everything is a brand new for you, and that is the way it should be. Okay, so good morning. On behalf of the team here, I say welcome to a very beautiful day, 8th day of the 12th month of the year, 2025. Bobola is here, Adinika is here, Moses, Alice, and all of these guys. On behalf of them, I say welcome to the world of the finest this morning. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. In the morning, I like to see your face. What face is that? A face that is bright. I want to do things rightly. That's what it is. Good morning and welcome.
Every morning, now your face I love to see. Oh girl, you know that your smile is right up my day. Well in the morning, now your face I love to see. Girl, you know that your smile is right up my day. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. I want you to know I'll be there for you, girl. I go stand by you, and if you come to fight, you know I go fight for you. I take a bullet for you to show you my love daily. And if they won't make you die, I have blood of Jesus for you. Every morning, that your face I love to see. Oh girl, you know that your smile is right up my day. Well in the morning, that your face I love to see. Girl, you know that your smile is right up my day. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Girls be wine for me, dirty wine for me. Truly driving me crazy. You give me a loving and blazing under. Why I pull up, get your body up, me want smoke up. Say now you're fancy, you be my fantasy. From afar, let me see a lot of things that me love. And everything about you is always sweet, I don't feel let you go. Girl, you they burn my soul. Oh, girl, I love your love, not only you I go they follow go. Every morning, now your face I love to see. Oh girl, you know that your smile is right up my day. Well in the morning, now your face I love to see. Girl, you know that your smile is right up my day. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na.
So a message to you this morning: let your smile brighten someone's day today. Let your behavior add a smile so someone's day today. Let what you do today make someone happy. Let someone say, because of Mr. So and so, because of Miss So and so, I got my happiness today. It's not about giving somebody money or something. There are things you can do and make someone. Do you know the smile you radiate? Make someone to be very, sometimes add a joy to someone's life. So let that person be happy. Courtesy of your courtesy, if you know what I mean by that, this morning. Beautiful morning in the city of IB this beautiful day. Let's quickly look through what the weather predictions is looking like in major cities in Nigeria today. As always, we begin from our home here in Ibadan, where the weatherman says it's mostly a cloudy situation we're going to be having in Ibadan today. Yeah, for most part of the day. Then later, you experience some heat. That's in the afternoon era. If you check the weather from today, it has changed a bit. Yes, there was so much heat last night. Then in the middle of the night, around 2 a.m., 3 a.m., it began so cold. Yes, it tells you that the Harmattan is coming. The Harmattan wind is blowing into the city. So expect that in a few days to come when you have more of the Harmattan breeze coming. So today in the city of Ibadan, the temperature will not go below 26 degrees and it will not go beyond 30 degrees Celsius. That's what the weatherman is telling us about Lake Ibadan today. Of course, the precipitation is standing at 10%, wind moving at 2 kilometers per hour, and of course, for the humidity, it is 89% for the city of Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. And for the city of Lagos, the city of aquatic excellence, is already partly sunny even at this time. Man, wow, funny weather in Lagos today. Partly sunny at 10 minutes past 8 already. And it's going to be very, very hot in Lagos. In fact, the hotness in Lagos will be so much than that of Ibadan today. With the precipitation of Lagos today at 20%, wind moving at 3 kilometers per hour, and the humidity at 95%, while the temperature is going to be between 25 and 32 degrees Celsius. That's what Lagos is going to be looking like today concerning the weather in the city of Lagos. If I leave Lagos, let me quickly move you to the nation's capital, Abuja. All right, what's the nation's capital, Abuja, looking like in terms of weather today? Of course, because this period we're in right now, we have all different weather predictions going on in different places. So that's why you need to be aware of what is happening. So if you're going to be in Abuja today, the nation's capital, the home of Soup Iliobe, as some people will call it, is the mostly cloudy weather situation that they are having in Abuja, and the temperature is going to be ranging between 24 and 34 degrees Celsius, 24 and 34 degrees Celsius. And for the city of, from Abuja, I move you to the city of Owerri, the city I call the city of Ungwari. It's a cloudy weather right now, and it's going to be persisting till about 12 noon, when the weather will change to heat. Very excessive heat is going to be happening from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the city of Owerri. And the temperature between 24 and 34 degrees Celsius. Alright, for the city of Port Harcourt, the Garden City, it's a mostly cloudy weather situation. Temperature between 24 and 32 degrees Celsius. And later around 1, 2 p.m., there will be heat in Port Harcourt as well. So that signs is a sign that the Harmattan is here. Alright, let's end it in Kano. For the weather prediction for today in Kano, if you're going to be finding your way in Kano, the weatherman says it's a partly sunny weather situation they are going to be having there, with the temperature ranging between 19 and 28 degrees Celsius. Wherever you find yourself, as I will always say, you try as much as possible to be a good Nigerian. And from here, we wish you the very best of this beautiful day. Up next, newspaper headline.
Station Melody 100.7 FM.
All right, thank you very much for being there. Now let's go through the papers this morning and let's look at what the headlines from the papers are saying this morning. Of course, as always, I have the Daily Post here, the Daily Trust newspaper as well, the Guardian, the Punch, the Vanguard newspaper. I have all of these papers before me this morning. There's all of these headlines they are writing. What are they writing? We'll be checking them out one after the other. And let's begin from the Punch newspaper. Let's start from the Punch before we pick the Vanguard newspaper. All right, for the headline is today's Punch newspaper. The banner headline says, security crisis, Tinubu, Macron holds talks as US fact finders arrive. Okay, it says security crisis, Tinubu, Macron hold talks as US fact finders arrive. All right, you have a Pengasin Dangote rift widens over salary suspension. You know, the issue they had that time, I knew there will be backlashes at the end of the day. Okay, that's what is happening right now. Of course, it says Pengasin Dangote rift widens over salary suspension. Defection rumors rise as Fubara faces mounting assembly fire. And you have Tinubu praises Nigerian troops for helping foil coup in Benin Republic. And that is the situation we're looking at in the assembly this morning. How? Azal now, like my boy Mr. Escom, we always say, Azal now. We were able to restore normalcy in Benin Republic in less than 4 hours. But our fighting against banditry, insurgency has been killing us for years. We can't find any solution. Azal now. What's happening? We'll get to that at 9 o'clock. We'll talk about that because it's a disturbing story. Nigerians are asking questions. Okay. All right. Injured Neymar. Emotional as boyhood club Santos stunned Cruzeiro 3-0. Escape relegation. That's a bit of sport now. Insecurity. Miners oppose proposed ban on mining activities is another story on today's Punch newspaper. You also have Niger Khan awaits confirmation of 100 freed abducted students, because the news came through a few hours that about 100 abducted students were rescued. Azal now, still the same questions we are asking. Okay, many fear dead as gunmen attack Anambra community is another story on the inside page of the Punch newspaper. 2 die in Ogun Bus truck collision. Police boss 3-man car theft syndicate in Rivers. And you also have this one. NDLEA seizes 7.6 million tramadol pills, 76,273 kg cannabis, a nationwide crackdown. Imo Hotel mortuary shot in organ harvest probe. Wow. Okay, still taking a headline from the Punch. In business, you have 70% of imported materials endangers housing market report, and alternative bank champions youth tech empowerment. Okay, and you have still in more political stories. Ekiti 2026 political parties lock horns after governorship primaries. APC will win 2027 elections convincingly. Yedwatda Boost, that's the chairman of APC, Yedwatda. And you have Atiku visit Jonathan in Abuja, and you can check out the pictures there. And APC reschedules the national caucus and NEC meetings. And APC's gain of more governors shows Nigerians' trust. Sanwo-Olu of Lagos is the one talking there. Okay, so these are the major headlines in the Punch newspaper. Before I leave the Punch, there's this sports story. It says Hakimi inspired host Morocco emerged team to beat at 2025 AFCON. So let's see what will happen at AFCON. It starts in today is 8, so it starts in about 20. Yes, less than 20. Okay, no, today is 8 now. It started in 14 days. That's what it means. Yes, less than 14 days for us to start the AFCON. Okay, let's go to the Vanguard newspaper now as we leave the Punch alone. And the banner headline on today's Vanguard newspaper said, democracy survives. How Benin Republic coup failed. This is according to Nigeria. Nigeria helping Benin to now discuss their coup. Well, we have our own problems here. Okay, amid blackouts, NDRC experts clash as Disco's revenue rises to 1.7 trillion naira. PDP crisis. Wike's camp moves to reorganize state chapters, conduct fresh congresses convention. Okay, and you have a petroleum sector retards national progress. And still from the Vanguard, stock market rebounds as investor gain 2.4 trillion naira. Pound to naira exchange rate. You want to know how much is it today, 8th of December? Check it out on the Vanguard newspaper. Okay, and you have a 10th day in captivity. Bayagan community begs Kwara government, police on to rescue monarchs. You know, that monarch that has been in captivity for 10 days now. But yet we could quickly go and rescue people that have issues about their government in Benin Republic. What a country. What a country. Okay, moving on. Still from the Vanguard newspaper, we have police arrest suspected killers of retired Delta Judge. And the Imo government seized hotel mortuary over alleged kidnapping, organ harvesting, and police storm kidnappers camp in Abuja, rescue 7 victims. These are the headlines I'm taking from the Vanguard newspaper. And more from the Vanguard, you have this one. Terrorism, no one can remain a spectator, says Macron after phone call with Tinubu. The 2027 zoning not on the table. Make up your mind. ADC tells Obi. Zoning not on the table. Make up your mind. ADC. ADC, they are telling Obi something now. Are they trying to, I'm twisting to something else? Okay. Oshupol, APC in turmoil as Umishiri others blow hot over mass disqualification. APC government backed Tinubu on security reforms. Progressive Governors Forum passes vote of confidence in Tinubu. Okay, those are the major headlines on today's Vanguard newspaper. I drop the Vanguard now and I quickly take you to the Daily Post newspaper for this morning. The banner headline on the Daily Post says tension rises in Rivers as Wike-backed lawmakers resume face-off with Fubara. And they've moved, 15 of them moved to the APC on Friday, meaning after moving to the APC on Friday, problems to begin with the governor again. What a country, what a state, Rivers State. Okay, celebration must go on despite insecurity, hardship. Northern Christians, all right, talking there. Tinubu will win 2027 presidential election. APC chairman Yirwatda is the one talking there. And Obasanjo lists 4 requirements to defeat insecurity in Nigeria. Obasanjo lists 4 requirements to defeat insecurity in Nigeria. You are wondering what are the 4 requirements that Obasanjo listed? Okay, so since Baba knows more, they should consult him to tell us how to get this thing done. It says strengthening intelligence gathering, number 1, improving the training of security personnel, number 2, number 3 is equipping the armed forces adequately, and number 4, integrating advanced technology. Those are the 4 things Baba Obasanjo said we should do to make sure we defeat insecurity. Away from that, Ikpazu makes clarification on defection to APC funds diversion claims. Okay, all right, moving on. Decomposed body of missing Quranic teacher found in Mina. Wow, God have mercy. Okay, all right, still moving. Let's still take a headline from the Daily Post. Install Prince Kusoko as Oloja of Lagos. Royal family tells Sanwo-Olu. And you have this one still from the Daily Post newspaper. Tinubu will win 2027 presidential election. And this one, PDP faction constitutes National Caretaker Committee as NWC tenure ends Tuesday, that's tomorrow. Kano insecurity, Ganduje, interference will worsen situation in state. Hassan Ibrahim. We may join contractors, pensioners in protest against government over debt. This according to ADC. And because pensioners, they want to take to the streets today. In fact, they say they want to do it naked. You will see what you are not supposed to see when old papas, old mamas go nude to protest because they say they are suffering. Tinubu approved 32,000 naira additional payment for them after all of the subsidy is gone. Wahala. But up to today, they said they've not been receiving the money. So who is deceiving who? So the old mamas, old papas have agreed they will have a protest. They will be doing it naked. You will see old people's naked body today. God have mercy. God have mercy. Okay, moving on. Still taking headlines from the Daily Post newspaper. Before I drop the Daily Post, you have these headlines there. Africa to gain as Nigeria leads continental petroleum regulators, and Chinese expatriate regains freedom in Edo after over 3 months. Wow. I still can't tell my exact age. Obasanjo. Really? Okay. ECOWAS deploys standby force to Benin after foiled coup attempt. And Biafra, Ojukwu told me first agitation was necessary, second not. Ojekalu. Okay, these are the headlines from the Daily Post newspaper for this morning. All right, let's grab the last daily before us this morning and wrap up this newspaper headline segment of the show. And this is the Guardian newspaper this morning with the banner headline: FG secures release of 100 abducted Niger pupils as 153 pupils, 12 teachers remain in captivity. They got 100, we still have 153 and 12 of their teachers in captivity. What a country. I'm not contesting in 2027. Iyabo Obasanjo Bello. Okay, now. Shipping lines, they cry $4.6 million stowaway repatriation fine yearly in Nigeria. Okay, and Benin president says situation under control. After coup attempt. 2 sent off for Real Madrid in Celta defeat. I mean, can you imagine? We'll talk about that very shortly. How Real Madrid spoiled people's ticket yesterday. And doctors demand better work condition, call for health sector reforms. Okay, let's leave it like that. Those are the major headlines on the newspaper headline segment of the show this morning. All right, let's have a breather. When we return, we'll be getting to sport. Now we talk about how Real Madrid disappointed everybody and disappointed themselves last night in the La Liga. All right, keep it locked right here. This is Melody 100.7 FM in the city of IB, and the finest is here this morning on Melody Sunrise. It's Christmas, so we have to celebrate. This is YJ Omawumi Christmas Jollification.
WAJEYJ. No matter your time, no matter your station, all we know is Christmas equals to jollification. No matter your time, no matter your station, all we know is Christmas equals to jollification. Even if we know that money, we have to try to jolly. Even if we know see snow, Father Christmas go still show. It's time to come out sorrow from mine. Be your brother's keeper. Put your worries all behind. After all, now Jesus by day. No matter your time, no matter your station, all we know is Christmas equals to jollification. No matter your time, no matter your station, all we know is Christmas equals to jollification. Now the months don't they go by, January to November. Hey.
love the station. Melody 100.7 FM.
Melody FM 100.7.
I love the station. Melody 100.7 FM.
Looking to probe from deeper now. That's a smashing ball into Martins.
Joseph Yobo, Kubo.
And it's pushed out to the bow.
Simcoe Odesi.
Sensational. What a wonderful finish. That is the most embarrassing own goal. Oh, what a goal. That's something out of nothing. He struck it sweetly. And does he ever score ordinary goals? They're all copybooks off.
All right, it is time for sport this morning. Time for sport. Time to talk sport. It is a sport o'clock on Melody 100.7 FM. Of course, this morning. Where did this one come from? I thought he was going on a roll. I was surprised. You didn't tell me. I mean, Daniel is here.
I didn't even know it was going to come. So
that's how I like to do to him.
That's how Chelsea people do. And that's why they are losing, they are winning, they are losing, they are inconsistent. I mean, why are you guys wearing black? Are we safe?
Yeah, we're safe.
It's about Man United tonight.
Is it Man United?
Man United.
Or is it about Real Madrid?
Oh, God.
Real Madrid, I mean, how did they come? Let's even begin from there. They have made people to lose money.
Yeah.
I saw someone crying yesterday that Real Madrid cut his ticket.
Somebody said they have a deal with a
betting
company.
Okay, that's why they decided to lose.
Yes, they lost.
Them two yaga. They lost anyhow. You didn't know Madrid lost.
Wow, Celta Vigo.
Yeah.
I said the guy was crying bitterly. He said, finally, see what this will do to my life.
They didn't score 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 they were beaten. I mean, yeah. You sure this guy just came from some? Okay, it's a Madrid apology.
Exactly. You know, the fact that I like to go toes to the side of Barca. He wants to be against you.
Okay, at all costs. Against you in England, against you everywhere. Against you in Nigeria Super Eagles.
Exactly.
Wow.
That's what happened. People are still crying.
Yeah.
2-0. So 4 points lead now. Barcelona are set for themselves. I don't know how Madrid will survive. I said it when they signed Xabi Alonso. Won't this job be bigger than this guy?
Come on.
Xabi Alonso.
I didn't even know. I think the problem with him right now will be about getting these players to believe in his system, or maybe to the synergy we expect him to actually have issues with is what he's having issues with now. The former manager Ancelotti was like a big boss and a father figure to many of these players. But now you can't deny the fact that the crisis of Vinicius and Mbappe is eating up the team. Is eating up the team, and since he got on board as well, they've just been scrapping. Yes, there are times when they have convincing win, and when you look at the person scoring the goal, is always Kylian Mbappe, and that's one big question mark. You know, I always say it: football has evolved beyond a time when the player is the one who keep on carrying the team. It's no longer that kind of thing in football. Any team where you see a particular player is the one scoring the goals and and helping year in year out is a team that will not last. That's the same thing with the Super Eagles. I'm sorry, I usually always bring everything back to Super Eagles, but that is the case with Real Madrid right now. Now, the first question I asked was, did he score any goal? Yes. Mbappe didn't score. That's it. Mbappe didn't score. So if Mbappe didn't score, the goals don't come from elsewhere. Because somehow Vinicius get the body language that, you know what, even if I score a trick, I won't make the front page. Because I'm not the face of the club. So what they need now going forward is to put in a manager there who comes in and say, I don't care who is the face of the club. I just need a team. Because that's what I read about Real Madrid right now. Because they've got a very, very solid team. I don't think Madrid and Barcelona are the same on machinery level. Yes, Madrid, most of Barcelona star players are players from the home. You talk about the Gavi, the Pedri, even Rafinha came from Leeds United, the Lamine Yamal, or the old man Lewandowski. So they are the one with the best team in La Liga, and look at them, 4 points behind. I didn't know this until this morning, and I feel, come on, this is a very sad one.
I mean, losing at home is for me.
At home.
Yes, now at home.
That very expensive stadium.
In 29 years,
Exactly.
I mean, Celta Vigo never had such.
It's so devastating. In fact, in previous times when they face, it's always all about goals. I mean, both teams scoring, but Madrid would always.
Might see red cards there.
Yes,
Yes,
they had a red card.
They had a red card.
Hendrick from the bench and Karius, the left back.
Two red
Madrid.
cards.
Yes,
Yeah, two red cards.
But one of them did not play the game. So for Madrid, I still would.
That one didn't play. He was getting a red card from the bench.
Hendrick.
Yes, now he was giving a red card from the bench.
But Madrid, I think their midfield for me is too porous. They still need to work on that. Maybe they have to go hard in January. They lost a key defender, Eder Militao, to injury. Once again, ACL injury. We know how terrible it was for him. In fact, he even considered retirement when it happened to him the first time. Maybe this time he might actually think about doing that. So for Madrid, defense porous, midfield porous. They just have attack, and they say defense win you titles, and
Yeah, definitely.
attack will just win you games. And I think that's what's happening to Madrid right now.
I mean, it's so funny how Madrid just if they had lost to another team, maybe Atletico, maybe Sevilla, and maybe Barca, it would not be news. But to Celta Vigo,
at
then
Santiago.
yes, now Santiago. I mean, so he's getting the whole lot of attention. But anyway, we have to start that way because of the cries everywhere now. People are crying. They call their ticket. I mean, just imagine someone who was expecting Madrid just win or draw. Then I cash out my money. But at the end of the day, the guy lost his money.
It's not even win or draw. There are guys who feel like, okay, Madrid to score 2 goals.
Exactly.
There are guys who goes like Madrid to score 1 goal. Because they are at home.
They
I can imagine how many billions.
Mm.
I can imagine how many billions of dollars the bookmakers were raking yesterday from the people. Because I can imagine someone who's been waiting for his game since Saturday.
Exactly.
What is Friday?
Only waiting for.
And only waiting to just Madrid do the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
And it was the last game.
Yes, no, it was the last game actually.
The worst thing is to
The game ended at
the
11.
worst thing is to say Madrid to win or draw. Or worst come to us, Madrid to score a goal.
And that's how
With
they
Mbappe
go.
scoring hat-trick and scoring goals every game.
That's
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
we disappointed
2-0.
everybody. Exactly. Okay, all right. Ordinarily, we like to start from home, but because that is the matter at hand, we have to start from Madrid. So they lost 2-0 to Celta Vigo. I mean, that had never happened in almost 30 years.
Well.
Okay, so let's quickly come back home now and tell you the result of our own games here, our own foreign league as well. Academy Warriors played Barao. It ended goalless yesterday. Kano Pillars defeated Kun Khalifa 2-1. And Abia Warriors played 1-0 with Rivers United. Rivers United showing champion stuff everywhere they go now. Everybody needs to watch it because there they come to play you win or they draw you. And so they went to Umuahia and they played 1-1. Of course, the Plateau United defeated Warriors 1-0 as well. And Enugu Rangers, they beat their visitors, Bayelsa United, like thieves.
That's one of the biggest.
And 4-1 that game ended. And of course, Kwara United also defeated Niger Tornadoes 2-0. Wiki Tourist played goalless with Korodu City. Remo Stars beat Enyimba of Aba. They came visiting and they were beaten 2-1 by Remo Stars. He tells you again, for the second week running, no away win. Only 2 away draws. Nigerian League. Always fun.
Message to Daniel.
Exactly, I was going to say that's to me. And the truth is, I think it will get to a point when the NPFL itself will come to look at that and call teams to say, okay, this is not how football is played. Because like it or not, people can say, come on, it is the way it is. It is not how football is designed. There's nothing like a way, and it happens consistently. Because eventually what happens is it stops bookmakers from coming to your side. Yes, the betting companies, and these guys are the big guys when it comes to football business. When they know, they can practically predict the result. Because you are home, you don't get, and because you are away, you don't get a win. The best result is a draw. And they can even tell games that this one is not even going to end in a draw. This one, the away team will lose. It's not LD. And for the managers, they need to start working on the players' mindset. This is mentality. This is little things that we've taken, and right now it's settled in our mind that when we are going away, by the time the final whistle is done and it's a draw, you go like, yeah, we did it. Did what?
We did draw. And maybe away teams are the one that will be doing that now.
And that is not supposed to be. It's not supposed to, because when you go like that into games, what you end up doing to yourself is you kill. Even if you've been having a very good run before that away game, you feel going to the away game. Okay, sometimes I feel like I can hear the manager telling them that we are going away. We know it's going to be very tough. But guys, whatever happens, we need a point. Whatever happens. And the moment you start telling that, then the defeat is like, not bad, it's a away game.
So it's not really good. MPFL, I know people will be like, come on, it's because you don't play the league. You don't know. It's not tough. MPFL is just rough. Yes, I saw the goal from
rough and tough.
It's just rough, not tough. There's a between rough and tough. Football is not rough. When it's, we see the Premier League, nothing is as tough as the Premier League. We saw the Premier League over the weekend. Very tough, intense. That's tough. It doesn't mean players are scoring goals and then you see mark in their head every now and then. It's pushing goals and rugby everywhere. Kick like police ball. It's not. MPFL is the way it is. It's designed like that away teams don't get a win.
They won't design it now.
No, it's been designed like that in their mind now.
Okay,
in their mind, it's been designed like that.
The minds of the competitors.
Of the competitors, it's been designed like that.
Once I go away, the best thing is to get a draw. And the ones at home, all of a sudden, all of them start feeling like we are home. Yeah. Well, last season we had some very good away wins.
When the league started, that was when we were seeing away. But later, when we got to the middle of the season,
last
season, everything took shape.
Yeah, but this season, not even.
Everything is not to shape. Everything took shape.
The returning to shape is the status quo is when we go away, we don't know.
Exactly. And honestly speaking, just to take it from Daniel, it has affected the mentality of these guys. Heading to the CAF Champions League, Confederation Cup, that's the mentality. Most especially against North African teams. You go to maybe Egypt, Morocco, you know that you can't win. That's even the mentality that even everybody has even accepted.
Now at the continental stage,
exactly, that you can't even win.
Even where we are coming from, we don't used to win away.
And now trying to trace the root problem, honestly speaking, I would say it starts from the Super Eagles itself. When the Super Eagles started to do well, they would say, at your stadium, the Super Eagles must not lose.
Yeah.
We understand that when they go to South Africa, they can get one point. That's the mentality that everybody even has. So I think that's where everything boils down to.
I can't remember how many defeats we've seen with Liverpool at Anfield, one of the toughest stadiums in the world of football this season. They've lost about maybe 5 games at Anfield to Crystal Palace, to some things like that. Real Madrid yesterday,
they lost.
It didn't change anything. This is football.
God have mercy. Okay, for those who've been asking what happened to Shooting Stars Nasarawa game, well, the game was postponed to today. Funny enough, the organizers of the league, MPFL, just sent a message to the 2 clubs and said, we're moving your game to Monday. No explanation. That's what we get in Nigerian League. The game was supposed to be played yesterday, but they just sent them a message on Saturday and said, you play it on Monday. That's just it. So today, Katsina United and Bender Insurance will be playing, and Nasarawa United as well, and Shooting Stars will be playing at 4 p.m. So let's see what happened, because the guys will be asking, what happened to Shooting Stars? Now we didn't see their game. That's what happened to Shooting Stars.
It can only happen in Nigeria now. Because anyway, we don't know, maybe because one genuine reason I believe can cause things like this is security. And we know we're in that country where security is a very big topic now. So if they come
if it's security issue, then they will not play it in that place. See it today now.
I mean,
because it's the same stadium that the Lafayette has it.
Yes, maybe the situation has been, de-escalated, whatever they have done behind the scene that they don't want us to know.
Because be a good spokesman.
We know we always because we know we always demand from them that give us accountability. We want to know what happened. But if it's security issues, they might not want to escalate the issue by saying, it's security issues, and then players start thinking, family at home like, security issue. Hey, don't play, come on. But they don't want, maybe that's why they don't want to tell us the details. So if it is security issues, we just hope that it's been handled and we'll play the game under a very good atmosphere. So
okay, to the EPL now, of course, Crystal Palace, they did what they had to do. I mean, that team, I told you guys to watch out for Crystal Palace, what they are doing. They went to the Craven Cottage, what they've not done in years, they also did it yesterday, beating Fulham. The Nigerian star-studded, let me put it that way, Nigerian star-studded Fulham, 2-1 at home. That game ended. Of course, Brighton also played 1-1 with West Ham United, while Bournemouth, earlier on Saturday.
The Bournemouth. I look at the Bournemouth fan.
Don't you know what happened between you?
Why is he not looking at me? He's going to do that
goalless. Tottenham Hotspur, there was a London derby, and so they beat their London brothers 2-0. Man City showing the world what we will do to you. So it ended 3-0, and this game now is a shocker to Arsenal, because Arsenal lost, and it means just 2 points separating Arsenal and Man City. And when Man City and Guardiola begin to chase you, begin to pursue you, should be scared. So Arsenal should be scared now. That game provided a red card to Sunderland. Also, Burnley also got a red card in their game against Newcastle United, and they lost 2-1. And Everton defeated Nottingham Forest 3-0. It then tells you the man is doing some great job at Everton.
Yeah,
like they know he's the one that got their keys. They went to bring him back.
The man will understand a very good club. I think that's the club that made him. Yes, that was the club that made him.
Yeah, definitely.
He coached the best crop of players in Everton. The Luis, great players when he was in Everton. I think he left Everton straight to Old Trafford.
That was where they unpicked him.
The club. So he's a very great manager. No denying that. He came to West Ham, won the Conference League for them. So these are one of the, I think in the history of Premier League, he's one of the top 4 managers right now in the history of Premier League because of the way he's done incredibly well.
English managers.
Overall managers in the Premier League.
Right
he's
now?
top 4. He's top. Now? If you take Sir Alex Ferguson, you take Guardiola, you take Arsene Wenger, maybe Mourinho is again above him. I don't think you want to pick another man before this man. Yes. David Moyes, he's just underrated because he coaches.
Underrated, but he went to Man U, almost took them where they did.
Well, everyone has gone to.
As for their players.
No, don't say it starts. That Man United was disaster the moment the man left. So it was a big shoe for him to fill. And not only him, Mourinho has gone there, managed to succeed. Van Gaal, great managers have been to Man United, so I wouldn't use that to judge him.
So another team that would have caught people's tickets on Saturday. A team from London called Arsenal. This is how it happened.
He goes and Saka headers just wide. That's a big opportunity, you know. Ødegaard around the back, the corner of the box. Lovely ball into Bukayo Saka. Across the face of goal it goes. And Eberechi Eze turns it in, but the flag's up.
Yeah, just offside. Just goes behind Maatsen there.
Into the box it goes. Timber got a touch. It comes to Cash. And Aston Villa have broken the deadlock. And it's Matty Cash forward from right back who smashes it past David Raya from close range.
Those changes already made an impact, if you ask me.
Ødegaard in towards Leandro Trossard, and that's just wide from the Belgian. Difficult technique, but it wasn't far away. Saka into Ødegaard, and Saka looks to make the run on the outside. Ødegaard will use him. Bukayo Saka across the face of goal, and Trossard off the bench turns it in at the far post. And Arsenal have their equaliser early on in this second half. Into Ødegaard. Ødegaard takes the shot. Oh, and it's a really brilliant effort from the Arsenal captain. And Emi Martinez, I think, just about got a hand to that. Rodgers is ball in towards the far post. Sanchez header back into the danger zone, and Arsenal struggle to clear their lines. Buendia keeps it alive, and Timber with a crucial block. It's still alive, Buendia, and Aston Villa have won it right to the death. Unai Emery's side delivering the knockout blow.
Just as the commentator said, that was what happened to Arsenal on Saturday.
Sometimes I feel like the English referee can be boring. Commentators can be boring sometimes. Well, imagine this is a Saudi Arabian commentator.
Okay, the way they will highlight. You were expecting that?
They will send pain to your heart.
Do you know if the guy is commenting was
because there was a pause before he was able to come back into the game.
So that was what happened to Arsenal. Heartbreak for Arsenal. Right now, 2 points separate them and Man City, and it's a big worry now. You know, over the years, we've been worried for Arsenal for two things. For about 3 years now, each time they meet Aston Villa, and of course, a December-January affair is always like this. And are we heading to the same scenario again for Arsenal?
For December-January, I don't think they have any African player. But one of their key players used to be Thomas Partey. We know how influential it was for Arsenal the last time it was there. So they are not going to be losing any African player. But right now,
that should be an advantage.
But still, they have injury worries. Towards this period, December, January is where some of their key players used to have injuries. And right now, it's a style like that. Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, Mosquera, all these guys are injured. And I feel like if they had played this game, maybe it would have been a huge advantage for Arsenal.
But we all have agreed this season that Arsenal, they have squad depth. So why should one person...
I think one of the things about their back line is most of their fullbacks can also play as centre back.
So if we agree they have squad depth, they have
huge guys. You can see their huge bodies. They can, they are very versatile at the back. So for me, I think going into the market, they were very intentional about what they were doing. They built all the strength on the back because I think he was trying to bank on the statement of the legend that defense wins you the league. So this is the time when we know you don't have the attack when it comes to having a number 9. Victor Gyökeres has been performing below expectation for me, below expectation. So you look at the guys, maybe Saka and Eze, who came only to the show once so far for me this season, Eze. So it's been really, really not good up front for them. The middle is where their strength is, maybe due to Rice and
So that means we can agree now that all of the purchases they made didn't really
they invest in the back, but not so much in the front. Maybe they are still counting that maybe when Havertz comes, he's going to come to the show. But I don't think Havertz is a league-winning striker for me.
Okay, and to the one that is bringing controversy now, the game that ended draw for Liverpool, that game is even bringing more controversy now than even Real Madrid that lost to Celta Vigo, because Salah has been talking, and everybody has also been talking to Salah. Some people are saying Salah shut up, some are saying let him talk. It's becoming an issue now, Salah versus Arne Slot.
Yoruba will say Tiya and Labagbe Nisole. That's the case of Salah in Liverpool now. This is a legend of the club. The club did not witness a greatness like that in a long time. He was the guy who practically took Liverpool out of the very troubles they were. Klopp will not treat Salah like that. Of course, he did that towards the end of his career too, when he was leaving Liverpool. But the way this current manager has done it, there's one cheeky things managers do. When they are the one failing, they always blame it on the key players. Remember when he started with Man United as well? Man United was crashing down. The former United manager, this man, Ten Hag, took it out on Cristiano Ronaldo. Left the club in a way that is very, very, very not so good. The same thing is happening to Salah here. What has the guy said that people are coming for him? He's just saying he's disappointed the way he's been treated. The team is failing. Invested a lot of money in most of the players there, and you're blaming it on Salah.
That's the thing, Daniel. The manager never came out to say that.
This manager's work
now. When you talk about Ten Hag and Cristiano Ronaldo, Ten Hag said it
directly.
He said it
after a while,
openly.
After a while too.
And over the years, Salah has should I say been talkative.
Wow.
Now, when he had contract issues, when he was going to sign the 2 years contract, Salah was all over in the news that Liverpool didn't want to give me this, they want to give me that. He was talking about it seriously. You understand? And right now, see. Salah is going. Talkative. Yes, I would say it anywhere. Now he's going to the AFCON.
A player has won the Premier League.
Think about
Champions League.
Think about
FA Cup.
No, think
Carabao
about
Cup. Is talkative.
Think about the fact that
come on,
he will be going to be AFCON. He will be going to be AFCON, and it's orders for anybody there to think about the future. Over the years, Salah been playing right back, right wing. They've not had any other right winger. You understand? And we know how important the wings are for Liverpool. In fact, when Mane was playing, they had a replacement for left wing, but right wing they never had a replacement. And now the manager is undergoing a great struggle and is thinking ahead. I mean, Salah will be missed for 2-3 weeks.
Liverpool without Salah, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not better to just put him on the bench even before the time he will not be around.
Since when Salah has been on the bench?
Wow.
Have they gotten results?
And since he's been out of the team, have they gotten results?
He's gotten 1 win and 2 draws. They've not lost any game.
Wow.
And Salah was playing back to back and they lost game. I say it every time that managers don't get the respect.
The season opener, thanks to Salah.
Daniel, wait. Managers don't get the respect that people expect them to get. When Anslot won it in the first season, nobody said Anslot did well.
Everybody said Anslot did well.
People see Jurgen Klopp's work and work that he just came to finish the whole business. And I would always say that even Jurgen Klopp won the Premier League just once
and
in about 5-6 seasons. You understand? But now it's going worse for Liverpool. People are still calling for the sack of Anslot.
No. That's exactly where you're missing it. People are calling for the sack, for the sitting on bench on Salah. No one has actually. I'm not seeing anyone call for the sack of Anslot.
It's been in the news that will Anslot get sacked?
That's the question. That's someone making an article. That's someone making a post.
So nobody cares about the fact that he won the Premier League last season. You understand? I know that Salah has done well, fantastically well for the club. But still, I mean, the fact that you are being benched, it was just benched once throughout the whole game. and you're coming out to speak like this.
Okay, all right. We will definitely have enough. We'll talk about this much more later in the day. And don't forget, Manchester United will be going to the Molineux to play Wolves later tonight, as well as at 9 p.m. We'll also talk about that when we come in the evening. And don't forget, in the evening we'll start our AFCON countdown today. AFCON starts in about 13 days. So we'll start our countdown. All right, just to give you a rundown of all of the games that went down yesterday, all across the different centers. Yes, we've told you what happened in Nigeria, and we've also told you what happened in the EPL. In the La Liga, yes, it's not only the game that ended Real Madrid's hope that happened. We also had a game between Elche and Girona, which ended 3-0 in favor of Elche. Valencia played a 1-0 draw with Sevilla, and Espanyol defeated Rayo Vallecano 1-0 for the game in the La Liga. In the Bundesliga, it was 3-0 to Hamburger SV and 2 to Werder Bremen. 3-2 it ended. Borussia Dortmund defeated Hoffenheim 3-0. In the Serie A, Cremonese defeated Lecce 2-0. Cagliari defeated AS Roma 1-0. And of course, Lazio played 1-0 with Bologna. While Napoli, the game of the weekend, Napoli and Juventus ended 2-1 in favor of Napoli. In the League On, it ended 1-0 away as Angers beat Nice 1-0 at home. Auxerre also defeated Nice 3-1, while Le Havre played goalless with Paris FC, and Lorient and Lyon ended it 1-0 in favor of Lorient. I didn't see that coming, that Lyon would lose that game to Lorient, but that's how he ended right there in the I'm talking about the League On. When we come later, we'll be looking through all of this thing. And Alonso has also been talking after they lost, and he said he saw something about sacking him after the game.
I thought you wanted to say it's all voodoo.
No, which voodoo? And he's been talking about if they will sack him or not. Says this.
Well, if he continues like that, he doesn't have much time in Real Madrid. That's one thing about Real Madrid. They are going to let him go respectfully, but I believe right now they are looking at other options. The technical directors in the club will be looking at. We've got a major problem in this team. Too many qualities, and so many of them are naive. Madrid used to have these senior players who are superstar, and they are very matured about how they go with the competition and everything. But these guys, all of them in their 20s, everybody wants to play. Rodrigo, Mbappe, Vinicius, all of them just want to be on the pitch, and they don't understand how a team works. And they need a manager who actually can be respected. A manager who every player will feel like under him, I get my time and my effort counts. Not a team where players are feeling like we are only playing for one player.
Okay, it says he's focused on their next game against Manchester City, so nobody should disturb him about whether he will be sacked or not.
That should be the main goal. And just like Daniel said, Madrid is a result-oriented team. They don't give time. They don't want any manager to grow on the job. They want you.
Something is telling me that Fiorentino is looking at this guy like this now.
Definitely.
This boy.
Definitely.
Your days are numbered.
He's looking at a chance for him right now.
He's telling you your days are numbered.
That doesn't
Okay, all right, so we'll be looking through that when we come through later this evening. All right, thank you so much for being part of this show. This is a beautiful day. Of course, Paul Onuachu again. Paul Onuachu is in the news. When we come back in the evening, we'll tell you.
He's scoring.
When he is in the news, what do you expect? He's scoring.
They will take him to AFCON now.
So he must go to AFCON.
That is slow-mo.
He must go to AFCON. Someone that is scoring like that. What do you take him to AFCON?
To do what?
When will you take? Others are not scoring. You will not take someone that.
How many goals are there?
The top scorer in the Turkish league.
Oh yeah, now.
So where is Oyana?
Let's go and see that.
Onuachu is banging the goals.
He's banging the goals, but I mean, not that type of player. I don't want to say for the AFCON.
Wait, is it not about the goals?
Is he about the goals?
Is he still the top scorer in Turkish league?
Yes, now. Nobody comes close. He's the top scorer now.
Very funny.
So you not take the top scorer in a league?
You'll be going to the AFCON.
They should.
But
not a starter.
Injury is something we've been worried about. Osimhen.
We will talk about that in the evening. I mean, what you make of it, whether because these guys they are not convinced that I should go to AFCON, especially Bamba. The way he's sounding, not sounding convinced. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for being part of the source segment. We have enough to talk about at 6:15 p.m. Big up to the sports here who came in through the back door. I was surprised when I saw him. All right. So the sports Bam Bam.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you for coming through. Okay. The finals is still right here. Let's have a breather. When we return from the breather, it will be time for us to take you through the People's Assembly segment this morning. Another disturbing story. Nigerians are wondering how we could in few hours help restore normalcy in Benin Republic, but up till now we've not been able to restore normalcy, deal with bandits, deal with Boko Haram people, deal with all of the people disturbing us. Nigerians are asking question, what is the issue? Why can't we deal with this issue, but we can help others deal with their issue in less than a few hours? We're coming to that very shortly. Keep it locked right here. It is Melody 100.7 FM. The finest is here.
Melody FM 100.7. Stay cool with Melody. From Melody 100.7 FM, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The time is 9 a.m.
I love this station. Melody 100.7 FM. Exactly a year ago, a new baby was born in the Ibadan media space. The new baby, Melody 100.7 FM. We promise to make this place your real home of entertainment. In that, we have been doing to the best of our ability. We couldn't have achieved all that we have done in the past 1 year without your impact, your support, partnership, and love. You have been amazing. We therefore want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to you, our amazing fans and listeners. We are blown away by your love and support. Your tunes, feedback, and constant engagement keep us going. Thank you for working with us, for always staying tuned, and for being part of our radio family. We got your back, and we promise to keep bringing you the best all the time. Keep listening, keep sharing, and let's keep the party going. Shout out to each and every one of you. You are highly appreciated. Stay tuned and watch out for our anniversary activities coming soon to a venue near you. Thank you, and thank you. Making me do whatever, put me where I need to be. Wanna thank you for the opportunity to do my thing in this industry. Wanna thank you. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be no
100.7. 100.7. 100.7. Melody 100.7.
It's in the air, I can feel it everywhere. Oh, it's the time of the year once again. Oh my dear, you've been far away for a while. Are you coming home this time? It will be much fun with you here on this hammer time. You know, go to a fete. And this encore where we go, yeah, I know your size. You don't need to your side. Yeah, yeah. Cause we're going to have a jolly, jolly Christmas, yo. We're going to have a jolly, jolly Christmas, yo. We're going to have a jolly, jolly Christmas, yo. We're going to have a jolly, jolly Christmas, yo. Jolly, jolly Christmas, yo. Kérésìmesì ọdún dé. Christ is the reason I've got so much love in my heart. I will share it with everybody. Joy to the world because Emmanuel is born and his reign is forevermore. So while my soul is weary, I will not forget the greatest gift of all. Oh yeah, yeah. And while I'm celebrating, I will remember the ones that Kérésìmesì ọdún dé.
We're going to have a jolly Christmas. Something coming from a boy, Dotty. Yes, one of the guys that did well on the project film some years back. We're going to have a jolly Christmas. That's what we should have. Jolly Christmas. But how can we have a jolly Christmas if the security situation is not good enough? That is what people are worried about. So the question this morning, Nigeria, we're able to solve other people's problems. We can't solve our problems. Welcome to the surprise. I'm talking about the People's Assembly segment this morning. Thank you so much for being in the assembly this morning. Of course, it feels so good to be here again. As we always bring something great every morning. I know you're there. Where are the people? Where are my people? Where are my members of the House? The Speaker is seated, and my name is Pretty. Are you ready this morning? Let's go and let's make it happen as always. Now, the question this morning is, what is wrong with us? And why can't we solve our own problem? Nigeria is like a father in a family, the head of the family can't provide for his own people, can't provide for his family, can't solve the problems of his family, his children, his wife. They are suffering. But he can go to another man's house, his neighbor's house, and help them solve their problem, provide for them. Such a man, what do you call such a man? Is he man enough? Is he a good man? Is he a real man? That is the question. Something happened yesterday in Benin Republic where the news came through that the soldiers there have seized power from the democratically elected president there. And before we could say Jack, Nigeria flew there, fighter jets, straight to Benin Republic. And before we could say Jack, Nigeria helped them to restore normalcy. And right about now, Nigeria is still leading ECOWAS troops there to make sure no unpalatable news happens in Benin Republic. Immediately Nigerians heard this, Nigerians were like, Nigeria helped Benin Republic to restore normalcy? So how come we couldn't solve our own problems with all of these fighter jets we're talking about, and we could help Benin Republic to restore normalcy? Hazard now, who does that? Do you leave your own house to be on fire and you help others solve their problems? So Nigerians have been asking a question, what is wrong actually? What is wrong with us? Mr. President, what's going on? And all of the people leading us, what is going on? So you could solve people's problem quickly and you can't solve your own problem? What is actually the problem? That is the questions Nigerians have been asking. So we bring that to the assembly this morning. When you heard such a story, what came through your mind? About Nigeria helping restore normalcy in Benin Republic, why we can't solve our own problem here. Bandits still wounding us. We have about 153 students and 12 teachers still being held by bandits and kidnappers. Yet, we have presidents, we have governors, we have senators, we have honorable members of the assemblies in all of the states and even in the green chambers. Yet we could help people solve their own problems. We can't solve our own problems. So what is your view this morning? What's your take? Immediately you heard such news, what came through your mind? Or if you're just maybe hearing it for the first time, what is coming through your mind right now concerning the people leading us? That's what we want to talk about in the assembly this morning. Let's do it. 0702 520 1007. 0702 520 1007. And 0705 507 1007. 0705 507 1007. Where are my people? Register your name this morning. If you're listening for the very first time, this is People's Assembly. On the People's Assembly, we discuss very important issues, nationally or otherwise, and we do it parliamentary style. That is why we do not abuse anyone. We do not use wrong languages. We do not cast aspersions. We just discuss as honorable members of the House. And that is why when you call you an honorable member, honorable so and your constituency is where you're calling from. So Honorable Finest calling from Agbowo constituency, and that's how we roll on the program. In case you're listening for the very first time, that's how we do it every time. So thank you. Let's get into it right now. 0702 520 1007. 0702 520 1007. and 0705 507 1007. What's wrong with us? Why can't we solve our own problems, so we can solve Benin Republic's problem in less than 4 hours and everything was returned to normalcy? So what is wrong with us? So let's go take the calls now. Let's go to the phone lines this morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning, Honorable Sam.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
It's good to have you, my brother. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
We're good. Yes, that we're disturbed about Nigeria's issue.
No, me, I'm not disturbed, though.
You're not disturbed? You're not patriotic?
No. I only feel for the people who are being caught up in the crossfire. But I'm not disturbed about it. It's not disturbed in a country where the people who are at the aims of affairs, they cannot disturb. That's what happened yesterday in Wales that we heard about. It's pure. And it goes to state clearly that the people who are really at the ends of affairs don't care. As in, they don't care in a capital letter. They don't. They're not bothered about anybody. They're only interested in making a name for themselves.
But if they are not bothered about anybody, why are they bothered about Benin Republic's issue?
You see, that's hypocrisy. They have this notion, Nigeria, giant of Africa. Let it be that during my time, I did this in the international community. But they are not bothered about what happens in their country, the face that they put out in the international community. They are not really bothered. And as it is now, all their interest is about 2027. All this one we are talking about, nothing will change.
To continue to experience all of these terrible things.
Those terrible things, we don't really. It's not something that anybody will wish for. Sadly,
wow.
No right-thinking person will wish for any of those things to happen. Not even to somebody that you don't like, because kidnapping, killings, all of those things are not things that are really good. They are not things that are good. But then, sadly, they are the realities of Nigeria today, because the government have refused to do the right thing. I was reading a comment on post by Show this morning when he was trying to explain about reading about Shekau and all of those things, and you come to see that the government really is not interested in ending this thing, because there are people in the government that are benefiting from this same system. They are beneficiaries, and that's even what the international communities have said. If they are no beneficiaries, then tell me why this thing has persisted for so long, and yet they refuse. Before now, we know that the government knew where the bandits were in the bush, or Boko Haram, where they were living in the bush, and they have even identified as Sambisa Forest, and yet they did nothing. Okay, now Nigerian government is coming out to tell us that they even use drones in the Republic. The same drone that they have not used once in Nigeria. So who are they deceiving now? They're not deceiving anybody. So it's just pure politics. People saw the news of the 7 campaign buses and vehicles that were bought, and they have come out to say, no, it's one private, whatever association, whatever that they want to buy it for the president. I love what he's doing. And yet, they cannot provide enough amenities. Our soldiers are crying. I have so many friends. I grew up around the barracks. I have so many friends that are in the military. And they keep telling you, in the news, you hear these people come out to say they don't have enough weapons. Recently, we saw Boko Haram members, the bandits. They came out to show us their arms that they just purchased. I don't know if you saw the video.
Definitely. We see all of these disturbing things every day.
So now, those things, they came out, they are telling us that they are ready to deal with us. So they are in the minority, as in far minority. And yet, the Nigerian government cannot do anything. Instead, they are coming out to defend why they went to rescue children and schoolgirls, and they know their location, but because they don't want to do this, they are trying to give us all flimsy kind of excuses. So that's to say the government is not really interested in anything. All they are interested in just for them to play their politics. Like I said last week, President Tinubu does not know what he's doing. He doesn't really even have control, and the people around him.
The whole Jagaban. He said the whole Jagaban doesn't know what he's doing.
No. He's better in that position of being the Jagaban as a godfather, not here as the president. So, say that part.
Wow.
People are surrounding himself with, sadly, because he's trying to indicate
Hello?
Human being. Can you hear me?
Yeah, he's cutting off a little bit.
So, like, surrounding himself with people like Fanika, the Reno, Mokri, Double Mouth, and all. And all. What you can't say anything good from kind of person. Nothing from us. That's just the truth. Hypocrisy. To do that in the national community, but in Nigeria, oh, just a fine way to secure ourselves. That's just
wow. Fine way to secure ourselves. I mean, do you have weapons? Yeah. The line went on. I wanted to ask him if he has weapons. What would he use to defend himself against bandits? Do you have weapons, or is he Otumokbo? What are you going to use? Okay. What's your view this morning? Nigeria helping to restore normalcy in Benin Republic after coup happened there. But here in Nigeria, we have bandits. I mean, did you see the fighter jet that we took to Benin Republic? Fighter jet. I mean, even people, Nigerians were beginning to ask, so we had all of these fighter jets all this while, and bandits, kidnappers, terrorists are disturbing us. Oh my God. So that is the question. Nigerians have been asking questions since the news broke out that Nigerians were the ones that helped Nigerian fighters, were the ones that helped Benin Republic restore normalcy when military took power there, when military seized power from the democratically elected government there. So Nigerians have been asking questions. I mean, why can't we fight our own issue and stand still? In fact, some Nigerians are also asking, why has Donald Trump not even come? Should be the man said he was coming with his fighters. So what happened all this while? 0702-520-1007. 0702-520-1007. And 0705-507-1007. 0705-507-1007. These are the numbers to call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable, good morning, sir. It's good to have you.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Anyway, let me say that one in Yoruba. Meaning that we have capacity and we have all what it takes, even to defeat all these bandits. Since less than 24 hours, that thing happened yesterday morning.
Yes, exactly.
So, not up to 24 hours.
24 hours, kid.
Nigeria went to there.
Not up to 6 hours.
Not up to 6 hours.
Yes.
You see?
Within 4 hours.
They helped in the house. And they defeated those people. Meaning that we have power, we have capacity, we have everything it takes for us to defeat all these Boko Haram. We are just playing our life with politics. It's a pity for those people that have lost their lives. In fact, it's painful. They just like playing our life with cats. That is all what I can say. Because I don't know why our government are so, let me say, wicked. Because you have that power, you have all what it takes to defeat all these Boko Haram, and you are looking. You can't cover it, you can't destroy them, you can't crush them all overseas. So less than 6 hours, you went to Benin. They cried for you, they cried for help, and you went there, and you did what they expected you to do for them. And they restored normality for them.
Exactly.
And Nigeria is wallowing in banditry, killing people all this while. I pray, if Benin call on Nigeria, and Nigeria responded. Now I'm using this opportunity to call on Trump. Instead of sending delegates, let him send all his army down to Nigeria. If Nigeria can send all our army to Benin, and they can't do anything in Ato, let Trump and his cabinet come down to Nigeria and help us, so that we have peace. God will help us.
Amen. Thank you, Honorable Iwale from Monia. God will help us. That's the prayer. So how will God help us when we are not even helping ourselves? God has given us the brains. God has given us the manpower. God has given us the opportunity, the strength. He has given us everything we need, but we're not helping ourselves. So will God come down from heaven to come and help us fight? That is the question people will be asking. That we like to deceive ourselves every time we say God, 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 God. So what's your view this morning? We're looking at what Nigerians, through our fighter jet and our military, were able to do yesterday. In less than 6 hours, went to Benin Republic, restore normalcy after military seized power there. But back home here, we've been fighting insurgency without solution, without a resort. Bandits have been disturbing us. We have over 153. In fact, there was a publication that said in 2025 alone, we've had about 600 people kidnapped. 600 people kidnapped in 2025 alone. Some of those people didn't make it back to their homes because they lost their lives in the dens of the bandits. So what is the solution? What is the problem? Just imagine we could locate quickly where the guys who seized power from the Benin Republic president, we could locate quickly where they were and could quickly restore normalcy. So how come in Nigeria we can't locate where bandits are to just deal with them and flush them out? We can't locate where the terrorists are. We can't locate where kidnappers are. We just allow the thing to fester on. Is it true now, with all of these things happening, is it true that the people who are actually doing this thing are the people in government? If you listen to my program Politics on Melody 2 weeks ago, where there were voices that said the people who are giving them guns are in government. The people who are supporting them are in government. So, how can we now get these things to end if the people who are doing these things are in government? Your view this morning concerning what you heard about how Nigerians restore normalcy in Benin Republic. Yes, we can restore normalcy concerning our own security here. Is what we're looking at this morning in the assembly this morning. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. These are the numbers. Before I go back to the phone call, let me take some messages that have come in now. And this one from Bode Adetunji. Okay, Bode Adetunji says from Olonda, says, look, I do not see anything that this government of Bola Tinubu can do because they actually sold Nigerians into the hands of the criminals. That is why they cannot chase them out, because it's like inviting someone to your own house to perpetrate evil in your house. How can you chase that person away when you are the one that actually invited the person to cause the problem? The person will be a lord in your own house and onto your people. That is exactly what has happened. These people are the problems and they cause the problems for us, and they can't solve the problems. The best thing is for us to flush them out in 2027. How can we flush them out is the question. Thank you for your message. Let me take this call before I go back to your messages. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
It's Prince Bomi Adefosi calling from Akwa.
Prince, it's good to have you.
Yeah. You see, I keep saying something that federal government is not ready to ensure peaceful atmosphere in all states in Nigeria.
Can you speak up, sir?
Yes, sir. I said federal government is not ready to ensure peaceful atmosphere in all states in Nigeria. If they can intensify efforts to Benin and ensure normalcy, definitely more is expected of them. But it's a pointer that they are using the lives and properties of the citizens for the sake of politics. We have been exchanged for their own political gains. That is that. You can imagine. If they can go quickly to Benin Republic, definitely we should also call for the United States Army in Nigeria, because rescue is rescue, sir. I mean, you rescue someone from a neighborhood state. Definitely, let United States of America come and rescue Nigerians out of the politicians, because we didn't say they are coming to attack anyone, but the terrorists, the enemy of progress of this country. And if they come, I as a person will welcome them. Because it's a welcome. We've tried meetings upon meetings with the service chief and nothing good come out of it. You can imagine, we've changed service chiefs, chief of army staff, still insecurity persists in Nigeria. So we need external help, and it shows that government at the center don't love its people. That's my submission. Good morning.
Thank you so much, Prince. God bless you. I appreciate your contribution, Prince Defosi, this morning. I mean, they are not ready. And if they are not ready, then Trump and his administration should be ready for us to save us. Because this thing is going beyond the level that we thought it used to be. It's becoming something else. I mean, if I summarize what Prince Bumi Adefusi said right there. All right. So what's your own view this morning? I mean, we could easily go to Benin Republic without casualty, and we restore peace there. We restore no mercy, and demand the president return to power, return to the seat of power. But in Nigeria here, we've been having issues since 2009. We can't solve our problems of banditry, of terrorism. Okay, terrorism started in 2009. The banditry started again. Kidnapping is now a big business. Now people are supposed to be having jolly Christmas, just like the song I played right there. But the fear of traveling on the highway is a big issue now. People travel now on highways, and their people at home are praying fervently until they see them return peacefully. I mean, so where do we go from here? If we could solve the problems of Benin Republic in less than 6 hours, so what happens that we can't solve our own problems? That's why we're in the assembly this morning. What's your view? What do you make of all of these things this morning? We're talking so that they can hear us talk. 0702 520 1007. 0705 507 1007. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. This is Fola Shade calling from airport.
Mr. Fola Shade, it's good to have you.
Thank you. So from my own point of view, I think we as Nigerians, we have what it takes to scrap insecurity, killings and kidnapping in our country. But it's like the federal government are not ready to let this stop. So it is more or less as if they are involved in these killings and kidnapping, because if they are not, I don't know what to say to stop these killings and insecurity in our country. See what happened at Benin Republic yesterday. See what our security personnel did. And it was successful. So if they can do that one thing in Nigeria, it's going to be successful as well. So it is more or less like the federal government are not ready. So they are just playing politics with the lives of innocent Nigerians. So I plead with Americans that they should please come and rescue us. Because Nigerian government are not ready to do anything. They are just busy playing politics with our life. So that's my point of view this morning.
Thank you so much, Fola Shade from airport. I mean, a good thought there. I mean, Fola Shade said something there. They are not ready. But why should I be looking at my people being killed and I say I'm not ready? What kind of heart do I have in my body that I will see my people dying, then I will say I'm not ready, as Fola Shade alleged that they are not ready? How would I not be ready to rescue my own people when I'm seeing them dying? I'm seeing them being kidnapped, being picked up every day. And I say I'm a president, I'm a governor, and I'm not ready. Just as Fola Shade said, they are not ready. Why would you not be ready? Which father will be jollificating up and down, in, as we say in local parlance, when his house is on fire? Why would I not be ready? I'm just trying to, think about what Fola Shade said there, that they are not ready. People are being killed every day, and you are not ready? 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. I mean, what do you make of all of these things? That's why we're in the assembly this morning to look at this issue. I mean, what's your take? And what do you even say to these people leading us? If you can successfully help Benin Republic without any casualty, without any issue, successfully did what we did in Benin Republic yesterday in less than 6 hours. So what is happening to us that we can't solve our own problems at home? Please do call again. Drop call. Sorry about that. Drop call. Please do call me back again. Why can't we solve our own problems? Lingering problems every day by day. Today now, we don't know how many people will still be picked up. and we hear in the news again, do they get happiness when they hear that people are picked up and people are kidnapped? I'm just thinking aloud. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. Hello. Hello. Sorry, to call me back, another drop call. Okay, quickly to the messages you sent in. This one from Adebola Adetuji from Iwo Road says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I think the people leading us are just wicked people. Because how can one be happy, just as you said, how can one be happy as a father to see his house under fire and is moving up and down in happiness? I think these people are just wicked. How to chase them away now is what we don't know. Okay, and this one says, my name is BC Ladele from Challenge. Good morning, Melody FM. Happy anniversary to you. Thank you, sir. Okay, BC, I don't know whether BC is a unisex, whether you are a sir or a ma. Anyway, thank you for your message. And it says, I think the people who are in charge of our power and politics in Nigeria are the bandits themselves. That's why they cannot solve anything. They are the terrorists themselves. The people in the army, we have plenty of them who are terrorists. And don't forget, under Buhari, the so-called repentant terrorists were said to have been incorporated into the army and the society. If we could incorporate terrorists into the army, then what else? We have already given them all of the leeway for them to succeed, and they are succeeding now. They are leading us. Don't be surprised one day this country will turn to Republic of Bandits. God have mercy. God help us in Nigeria. Okay, all right. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Chief Ken.
My brother.
Chief Ken.
Yeah, my brother.
It's good to have you.
You see, something happened to here in Nigeria. We cannot solve the problem for ourselves. We are still waiting for how America is still coming to help us. Debating for it. But something happened in just nearby another country, and you run immediately to go and solve the problem of that. Of that nation. And here you cannot solve their own problem. Does it make that person a visionary leader? What I think that man is as a president of Nigeria, you see, there's something that you see in a president as a man. His man is good in sponsoring people, put them in position, make money from politics. As a Jagaban, he is. But rather, you say you want to be a president. You do or die, I must be a president. Because everybody can be a president if you don't have the zeal or the kind of what it takes to be a president. It's not matter. Look at we have what is called visionary leaders. A leader that knows. You see, I tell you that. Do you know that Atiku can make a good leader? PW can make a good leader. I'm telling the truth. What Atiku owns is that he will do well, but he will never stop the killings of Boko Haram. Because he can never allow that. He will never stop it. But that he can do well. So for his own side, we don't need him for that, because the problem who can carry the two along, make things better, and stop the killing that is happening in Nigeria. But the other man is on his own side, can do the two at the same time. That's what is called a leader. It's not a leader when you have this in fire, you are getting out immediately. His officers, they start cooling him down. Getting out to go and have the fun, not even to make a business trip or whatever. It's for just, I went to this country, I want to see there, I went to this country, I want to see there, I went to this country. Is it what he came to do for the nation? Can't seem to follow the footsteps of those who have led this country, who got this independence for us. They might have to change place, for God's sake. It is not matter of women up and down, here and there, imposing in other opposition parties, so that can be only one party system. We have spending money to all the governors, honorable senators, Is that make a good leader? It is not. It's killing the nation. It's killing the nation, my brother. That is what we must, for going Nigeria must think of this coming 2027 election. How can okay, look at, they have to solve the problem of Benin immediately, yesterday. While we're on here, it's on fire. We know where these people are. When they go, they carry them in thousands, go and dump them somewhere. And the president cannot find solution how he can arrange his service ships to work for him. So let him follow the footsteps of Obasanjo. Even Jonathan is better. Jonathan is far better than all these people, all this APC government.
All right, Chief Ken. Thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution this morning, Chief Ken. All right, he said his own. And, here we give it to you. We give you a microphone via the telephone to make your own opinion. Your opinion counts. You are Nigerian. We give you the opinion. I mean, as long as you're not abusing anybody, insulting anybody, casting aspersion, we give you the opportunity. You say your own. So what's your own take this morning? We were able to go to Benin Republic, restore normalcy in less than 6 hours. If I have to calculate it, I think about 4 hours, 15 minutes. We did everything. And of course, we're still there now looking at whoever wants to mess up, we'll take him out. We're still there with ECOWAS doing the right thing there. But at home here, we've not been able to do the right thing. Flush out bandits, flush out kidnappers, flush out terrorists. We've not been able to do that. But we can easily and successfully go elsewhere to Benin Republic and help them solve their problems. Their own is not even bandit, no kidnapper, no terrorist. It's their own government versus government, military taking over government. But we went there, successfully helped them restore normalcy. Why we've not been able to do something to our own here when it comes to security issues? What's your take? That's what we've been looking at in the assembly. Quickly, your messages again, so that it doesn't look I'm disenfranchising you. This one says, my name is Helen Adetuji from Akobo. Says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I always enjoy listening to your shows every morning because the kind of discussion you bring on is very, very top notch. God bless you, sir. I say, concerning our country, I think these people leading us are deceiving us, and I'm so disappointed in my President Bola Tinubu, because before he came, there were people who had a whole lot of hope in him that he would change the narratives as a man who has learned under Awolowo. He learned under MK Abiola. So we're thinking he will combine the learnings from these two great Nigerians to rule Nigeria. That's why some people supported him. I also supported him in 2023, but I think right now I'm so disappointed in Mr. President Bola Tinubu. He still has a few more times to change the narratives if he feels about his legacies. Otherwise, he will go down in history as a very terrible president. He cannot be working on the economy when security is very, very wrong in Nigeria. People are dying, and you say you are thinking of the economy. Even the economy he says he's working on, people are dying because of hunger and starvation. He can't be talking about future generation when the present generation seems to be dying. He needs to learn from history and do the right thing. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning to you as well. This one says, my name is Olamide. Mr. Speaker, thank you so much. God bless you. God bless Melody FM. Mr. President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has not really lived up to the billing, and he has not lived up to the Jagaban that we've known him to be. It would be good for him to just step aside in 2027. Let someone who can do it. But in Nigeria, do they step aside? I know he will still want to go ahead even when he's not getting it right. Wow. Okay. This one from there's no name on this one. It just says, I'm disappointed in Bola Ahmed Tinubu's presidency. I never expected it would be this terrible. I don't just know what he's doing in that place. If they could successfully go to Benin Republic and restore normalcy, so what is stopping us from restoring normalcy in the security sector of Nigeria? It means they are actually the terrorists themselves. That's what you wrote. That is what you wrote. Okay, thank you. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. We're gradually hitting home stretch on this segment of the show this morning. Melody 100.7 FM, Melody Sunrise, and the People's Assembly segment, where we give you the microphone via the telephone to say your own view concerning Nigeria's situation. And this morning we've been looking at what we were able to do yesterday in Benin Republic, but we've not been able to replicate such feat in Nigeria. Okay, and Oguntoke, I'm trying to see those who say, okay, Oguntoke Olufemi Aodele, thank you for your message on the stream. I appreciate you. And Roslyn Afolashade Ademola, you also sent a message as well. Says, from my own point of view, I think we as Nigerians, we have what it takes to scrap insecurity in our country. It's just obvious that the Nigerian governments are not ready to stop insecurity. That's what Rosalind is saying concerning your message. Thank you so much, Rosalind. I appreciate your message this morning. All right, let's begin to wrap up this segment of the show this morning. I appreciate all of the comments, the messages, and of course, this message just ran through. Let me quickly take it. Okay, say your name. Your name is Tokumbo from Ujuri. Says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. The president is not just ready. Let's leave it that way. The only solution is for us to get him out in 2027. Simple and plain. All right, thank you. Okay, hello.
Honorable Speaker, you want to call back again, please?
Okay.
Just to add it.
Yes, sir.
Abacha said something that if there is an insurgency in the country and it lasted for 24 hours,
yes,
it means there is hard of government in it. It means what Abacha said those days is what is playing out now. See, God be with us.
So you also believe there is hand of government? That's what Mr. Oyewole, Honorable Oyewole from Moniya just said. Thank you. I mean, he came back again to conclude right there. Okay, let me wrap it up this morning that way from a message from Honorable Oyewole there. There's hand of government in all of this thing. So there is monkey's hand in the pepper soup, if you know what that means. Monkey hand don't dey for pepper soup, if you know what that means. God help Nigeria. So shall we continue this way? Shall we continue to play with the lives of the people? People are dying. We do not look at what we can do to save their lives. I should be concerned when my people are dying. Even when I don't know anybody, when they are not related to me, but when I hear people have issues, not even death now, issues that could be risky to their lives, it disturbs me as a person because I also have blood flowing through my veins. But why should I hear people dying as a leader? I'm not bothered. I sit down comfortably, I'm planning politics, I'm eating well with my family, we are taking chieftaincy title. I should be bothered. People are dying. People who are dying, people who are being kidnapped are not flies or animals. They are humans like you, have blood flowing through. People leading us. What a guan. What's going on? What a country. Let's close the door of the assembly this morning. Tomorrow Bola will be here to take you on another one. And I'll be back on the next one. All right, thank you so much for all the callers, all the people who sent in messages. We appreciate you. God bless you. And God help Nigeria. Let's have a breather now. The other side will celebrate those celebrating today. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest this beautiful, beautiful day. Keresimesi is here. But God help us so that we can have a Christmas that will be merry. This is my boy, Teddy, doing Merry Christmas, you all. Good morning.
Express
your love. Yeah, let it show, let it flow. Sing it, sing it, sing it, sing it, like I did. It's not just a holiday, not a celebration of a Christ's birthday. To spread peace, spread hope, shoot love in a different way. You gotta show a little kindness. You gotta show a little goodness. No matter how slow you think it is, your one time can't see the time zone. I'll be designer, no package from China. All I want is love. Spread some love, spread some joy. Spread some love, spread some love. Singing that with the actual. Merry Christmas, y'all. What I want to be Ferrari, or a dream to safari. All I want is love. Give some hands, give some dollars, give some cash, spread the word. Singing that with the actual. Merry Christmas, y'all. This is the drive to jolly with your family. But this is yeah, what's the black, what's the papa? I better show you face on. It's to show you that I love you. All I want from you is to show you that you love me too. Keep it love. Show me love. Christmas light is here. Even Santa Claus is here. The flowers are ready. Yes, you're ready. This is the season, and Christ is the reason. Celebration love. This is the season, and Christ is the reason. What I want to be designer, not the package from China. All I want is love. All I want is love. Spread some love, spread some joy. Spread some love, spread some love. Singing that with the actual. Merry Christmas, y'all. What I want to be Ferrari, or a dream to safari. All I want is love. All I want is love. Give some hands, give some dollars, give some cash, spread the word. Singing that with the actual. Merry Christmas, y'all. Christmas, my true love, let to me. Fire, rings, fall, tree, fresh, true, don't love, ever battery, What about this one? Merry Christmas, y'all.
That's what it is. That's what it is. That's the reason for the season. The reason for the season is love. Yes, the bottom line of that song by my boy Teddy, of course, there is. I don't want a gift from China. No trip to safari. All I want is love. Show love this season because the essence of the celebration is love. He came to show love to mankind. And that is why the essence of the reason, the season, the reason for the season is love. Show love. That's what you should do. Okay, we're gradually hitting home stretch on the show this morning. The finest representing And the breakfast show with the difference this morning, Melody Sunrise on Melody 100.7 FM. This beautiful day, December 8th, the year 2025. And what that means is that we now have, yes, so today is the 342nd day of the year. 342nd day. And what that tells you is that we have just 23 days to go. Yes, 23 days to the end of this year 2025. On this day, some people popped out of the labor room. So if you popped out of the labor room on this day, we wish you well. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Let me show love to Bob Martins. Bob Martins K, today is your birthday. He's one of my boys in the diaspora. Happy birthday, Bob. Chinedu Mercy is also your birthday today. Oh my J is your birthday today as well. Happy birthday. As well as our day is the David. He's also celebrating today. Emmy Peters, yes, one of my prodigies back in the day. Yes, also representing big time right now in the southeastern part of Nigeria. So Ogunleye Kufuola is also your birthday today. Happy birthday to all of these people celebrating today. God bless your ages and we celebrate you. Alright, let's begin to wrap it up this morning on Melody Sunrise, Melody 100.7 FM. Don't forget, as I said, I'll be reminding you every morning, security consciousness is important this time, so be security conscious. Look around you. When you see people moving anyhow, you see people, their steps, their looks are suspicious, and begin to do the right thing. Get the security agents to get them to be interrogated. And of course, I'll make sure this is not the time to begin to look for, I know we like to maximize profit, but let's try when you're traveling. I mean, check out where you board your vehicles. Make sure you board them at the right spot, and make sure your security. I mean, they're trying to be security conscious this period, because people who didn't make all of the money from January to November, they want to make all the money just in December, which has 31 days. So please, let's be security conscious. Watch around you and be your brother's keeper this time. Show love to people around you. If you have enough, share with people who do not have. It is not the time to be selfish. God will help all of us. Thank you so much for being part of Melody Sunrise this morning. On behalf of the team, Orelu comes through as I rise now, and I'll be at 10 o'clock. At the other side of it, so many beautiful things still coming this beautiful day. Big ups to Moses, Bobola, of course to Fumi as well. They call her Fumi, I call her Suleyat. Of course to Adenike as well. Big ups to all of these people. And not forgetting Alice. My name is Pretty. I'll be back on the cruise show at 6 p.m. Keep your dialogue, don't move a muscle. You know who we do every morning, right? To bring you the very best all day long. God bless you. Until 6 p.m. when we'll reunite again on the cruise show. Keep your dialogue, remove a muscle. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. I'll keep it locked, don't move it, don't touch it. I'm out of here. I'll see you on the next one. Of course, everyone loves Christmas, and make sure you show love this time. Alright, this is Ribena and Joe Boy. Gonna be top songs in 2025. Aduni right here. And I'm out. Keep your head up.
Money, no demand your head, I don't keep money yellow. At the party, no she pass, I don't be sugar Ghana, she my bounty, like she vodka, she don't buy me. Don't fall my door, I'm not the door. But then she